On June 30th, 1950, Brooklyn residents Frida and Mayor Hikind celebrated the arrival of their son, Dov. Having both survived the Holocaust and immigrated to the United States, they fervently hoped that their young son would grow up to make a difference. He did. For 36 years, New York State Assemblyman Dov Hikind has served the 48th Assembly District, Borough Park, Midwood, and Flatbush. But for 4 decades, it was more than just the members of Dov's district who learned that they could turn to him. As an outspoken advocate for his constituency, battling discrimination, anti-Semitism, Holocaust denial, and human rights violations, Dov Hikind has earned an international reputation as a fighter. Whether it's in Brooklyn, Albany, Muncie, Lakewood, or even Gush Katif in Israel, Dov can be found on the front lines raising his voice whenever there is injustice, or leading the charge when change is needed.
Please go out to vote for Bob Turner for Congress. Polls are open till 9 o'clock tonight. Bob Turner for Congress.
It was always clear that party politics meant little or nothing to Dov. What mattered was the issues. Dov would walk the streets of Brooklyn with liberals, conservatives, and anyone in between if he found them to be strong on the things that mattered most to him and his constituents. And he would oppose them just as quickly if they betrayed those ideals.
Ken Thompson, Brooklyn DA. We need a new DA here in Brooklyn.
I just endorsed them, and I'd like.
I don't know who you are, but I tell you, if Dov is endorsing you, I'm fully behind him.
Thank you.
In our millions, in our billions!
Jews will not replace us! Jews will not replace us!
Never be afraid to do what you think is right, regardless of what people say. I have never been afraid and never will be afraid. You gotta do what you think is right.
The message in the 9th District is a very clear one, and it should be crystal clear to the White House. We don't like your policy on Israel.
Senator Schumer! Senator Schumer!
Dov has tactfully and aggressively opposed members of any political party who have sought to hurt innocent Israelis and Jews wherever they can be found.
Senator, Senator, Senator Hikind, you're blood libel against Israel. What's wrong with you?
On numerous occasions, Dov has led delegations of elected officials and constituents to Israel in a show of support and solidarity for the Jewish residents of Gaza. In his never-ending fight against anti-Semitism, Dov has traveled to address audiences in Berlin, London, Antwerp, Paris, and Amsterdam. During the Second Lebanon War, Dov led another mission to survey the missile-ravaged north of Israel, offering messages of prayer, support, and comfort to those who were within the range of rockets. Dov presented Zaka's first responders with bulletproof vests and helmets. He delivered food and provisions to residents evacuated to bunkers and bomb shelters. Recently, when rockets once again rained into Israeli communities from Gaza and families were forced into bomb shelters, Dov boarded a plane to join them. "They are shooting at Jews?" he asked. "I'm a Jew." Locally and among his constituents, Dov Hikind is without peer. His accomplishments, from removing the dangerous pedestrian islands on Fort Hamilton Parkway to securing $1 million in state-of-the-art security cameras to protect his neighborhood, made his name a household word. Dov has never shied away from controversial issues. He was the first elected official in his community to fight to protect victims of sexual abuse and prevent further incidents.
This is a very difficult subject, but I only ask everybody here, if it was your child, were to share with you and your wife, husband, that someone has physically done terrible sexual things to them, and maybe had done it for quite a few weeks or quite a few months, you would probably tell me I want to go out and kill the person. That's what you would say. I am going to kill this person who did this to my child. So we have an opportunity. We don't have to kill anybody. But there are people out there who are very, very sick. And they have been getting away with destroying the lives of people. They are committing murder by what they do. And we have a chance to do the right thing.
More recently, he initiated a campaign to make sure that no children are ever again excluded from yeshiva education. Students young and old, and in every school, look forward to his appearances at their events. Adults flock to see him speak. But most importantly, when people are in trouble, they look to Dov Hikind and his staff to help them. From working to release Soviet Jews and help the Jewish poor in his earliest days as an activist, to helping relieve those who are wrongfully behind bars. From securing funding for yeshivas to helping individual families, Dov Hikind has always had one goal: to make a difference. And his message has always remained the same.
It has been an incredible 36 years of doing what I have been doing, serving people, making a difference in people's lives, not being afraid to stand up and to fight for the things that are important to me and for our community. And now, other opportunities, wonderful things that I'm looking forward to being involved, but basically continuing what I've done all my life, and that is to fight, to stand up, to speak out, not to be afraid. In fact, only to be afraid of God, but nothing else. So I look forward to the opportunities that I have. And I thank God. I thank God and the people that I have represented for giving me the most unbelievable opportunity. Thank you.